Hey there, I'm Robbie Calvin, and today we're going to be teaching the AI how city engineers think. In the last video, we talked about building a city. We hired an incredibly fast construction crew, our AI coding agent, and we discovered something important. Speed alone doesn't build a great city. Cities need planning. They need engineers who understand how infrastructure works before construction begins. In software, this same idea applies to AI coding agents like Codex. If the AI immediately starts writing code without thinking, the results can be messy. You might end up with duplicate systems, inconsistent patterns, or massive code changes that break existing features. So before the AI builds anything, we give it something extremely important: a set of engineering instructions. Inside our .codex folder, we create a file called modelinstructions.md. Think of this file as the training manual for the city's chief engineer. It teaches the AI how to think before it starts construction. Let's look at an example. Engineering mindset. Act as the senior software engineer responsible for production systems. Priorities: correctness, security, maintainability, clarity, and performance. Avoid clever solutions that reduce readability. Execution philosophy. When a task can be safely completed, perform the change rather than only describing it. Prefer implementation over explanation. Development workflow. When solving engineering tasks, read relevant repository files, identify affected modules, design minimal safe change, implement solution, and verify behavior with tests. Minimal diff principle. Prefer the smallest change that correctly solves the problem. Avoid rewriting files unnecessarily. Code reuse. Prefer existing utilities and patterns already used in the repository. Consistency is more important than theoretical elegance. Debugging discipline. When fixing bugs, identify root cause, verify assumptions, implement targeted fix, and validate using tests. Avoid speculative fixes. Communication style. Respond concisely. Avoid filler language or motivational commentary. Focus on technical clarity. Now let's go back to our city metaphor. Imagine a construction crew arriving at a building site. Without guidance, they might start pouring concrete immediately. But experienced engineers don't do that. They first study the blueprints, identify the correct location, plan the structure, and only then begin construction. That's exactly what this file forces the AI to do. Instead of immediately generating code, the AI now follows a professional workflow. First, it reads the repository, then it identifies which parts of the system are involved. Then it designs the smallest safe change. Only after that does it start writing code. This dramatically improves the quality of the results. Another important rule here is something called the minimal diff principle. In simple terms, it means don't demolish half the city just to fix a broken window. AI models sometimes rewrite entire files when a small edit would solve the problem. This rule tells the AI to make small, precise improvements instead. The file also teaches the AI something every good engineer understands: reuse what already exists. If your city already has a road network, you don't build a second one next to it. In software, that means the AI should reuse existing utilities instead of creating new ones unnecessarily. This keeps the codebase consistent and prevents chaos as the system grows. Finally, we give the AI rules about debugging. If something breaks in a city, say a water pipe bursts, engineers don't randomly rebuild the entire plumbing system. They investigate the root cause. This file teaches the AI to do the same thing when fixing bugs. Once this file exists, the AI doesn't just write code faster, it starts behaving like a disciplined engineer working inside a well-planned city. And that sets the stage for the next critical piece of governance. Because every city also needs something else: laws. In the next video, we're going to create the file that defines the non-negotiable rules that AI must never break. That file is called guardrails.